The Top Intern Season 2 is brought to you by Tampico.
Last week, we presented 12 contestants who showcased their creativity through a powerful documentary film addressing the pressing mental health challenges affecting the youth. Their work was presented to the faculty, and after a careful review, 2 contestants fell short, leaving 10 still in the competition. This week, the remaining contestants will take on a new challenge, and at the end of the task, 2 more contestants will face eviction.
You're watching The Top Intern, and this week we're focusing on marketing and sales, a very key component of driving business success. Now, in fact, this week our contestants have been put into 3 groups, and they are tasked with coming up with strategic marketing and sales ideas to drive Tampico's brand and to boost their sales as well. And we're looking out for creativity, we're looking out for presentation skills, and most importantly, we're looking out for the ability to sell the brand. You're welcome.
Many thanks to La Villa Boutique, Accra.
Having a basic understanding of how to develop a sales and marketing plan is essential for a presentation, as it enables you to communicate your ideas clearly, strategically, and persuasively. To equip the contestants with these skills, they had a session with Jeremiah Boabane, a renowned business coach, who prepared them ahead of their meeting with the faculty.
So for you who is developing a strategy for a brand, the question you must ask yourself is, what makes people choose a particular fruit drink product? Then when you identify those things, then you select at least 3, don't choose too many, at least 3 of them that says these 3 things, we want to master it and be so good at it that, as for this one there, we are better at it than anybody else on the market. Marketing strategy basically plays around the 4 P's of marketing, right? Some experts have expanded to 7 P's. We are going to look at the product, price, place, promotion. In formulating marketing strategy, right, these are 4 critical variables that you're going to use to formulate your marketing strategy. Price, product price, place, promotion. These things, they are very extensive concepts in marketing. Now, I'm just giving you just a brief summary of all of these things. What I'm going to spend most of my time on is here, promotion. Most marketing plans are promotional plans, that's the truth. So, out of the 4 P's of marketing, promotion, when most people think of marketing, what marketing is, this is what they think about, promotion. What does promotion constitute? If you remember at the beginning of this session, I told you that marketing is a mother and sales is a child. Under promotion, there will be elements like advertising, branding, public relations, publicity, electronic marketing, selling. So this is what we have about sales, right? So sales is part of promotion. Most people confuse the 2 terms, marketer, salesperson. They're not the same. Most times when people use the word marketer, they are referring to a salesperson.
Our contestants have been tasked to come up with a compelling strategy to enhance the market visibility for Tampico, to also boost their sales and to connect them even better with their consumers. This is not going to be an easy task, but I'd like to remind all our contestants to think big, to be bold, and to be strategic. And also to remember that eviction is just right around the corner, and to give off your very best.
Joining our esteemed team of faculty is Efo Kwame Jakwasu, a distinguished expert in marketing and communications.
Hi everyone, we are the
Vantelli.
And we are ready for the panel. We know they are experts and we are expecting the best from them, and they should also look out for the best from us. So let's go.
afternoon, welcome. It's very good to see you again. We are ready for you.
Good afternoon, faculty members. This is Group 1 and we are the Vant Elites, which means the good people at sales. It's a French word. I'll explain that later. So Tampico has been in existence over 25 years. And for me, this resonates so much with me because in basic school, hot afternoons, we rush to get a taste of Tampico. So our marketing plan, I would outline our distribution plan and also how we're going to boost our sales, as well as increasing brand awareness. With a budget of 2 million Ghana cedis, we'll talk about how we would outline our execution plan in phases. My colleague would explain more of that. So our objectives are three. Our first objective is to increase brand awareness by a minimum of 30% within 12 months. Our second objective is to increase our income or our sales to a minimum of 30%, and that will translate to 2,600,000 Ghana cedis. Our third objective is to increase our distributors or retailers to a minimum or at least 500 new retailers within these 12 months. And one thing about Tampico is that there's a taste for everyone. So no matter what you like, you would get it. The next, we'll talk about our SWOT analysis, where we speak about our strengths, our weakness, our opportunities, and threats. So one strength we have is that we've been on operation over 25 years, and we are in operation in 30 countries. And we have a variety of flavors, like I mentioned before, and just the table, looking at the table, the bottle there, just a minimum of 7 cedis, you'll be able to get a bottle for yourself. So it's very affordable. With our weaknesses, we have very few distributors across the country, which would work on in this marketing analysis. Our threats, we have cost of operation. Things are high, prices are shooting up. We also have increasing competition, and the taste of customers is changing. Nevertheless, we have the opportunity to increase our distribution rates across the country, and we also have the opportunity to increase partnerships and collaboration with other food and beverage companies. Our unique selling proposition, Tampico Ghana provides high-quality, fruit-flavored beverages at affordable price, like I mentioned before, and this makes it very accessible for every consumer in Ghana. My colleague will take you through the rest.
Thank you so much for this presentation, Jomo. Good afternoon once again. I would like to continue looking at our target consumers. I'm very sure that after a very busy scheduled day, you would need something very tasty to quench your thirst. And this is why we've provided you this. And this makes you fall within our target consumers, which is our secondary consumers. But our first primary focus consumers are teenagers and students. We understand that these people are the ones that easily look out for something tasty to eat or take after a good meal. We'll be focusing on families as well. After eating your 3-square meal, it would just be nice to drink something to step it down. We'll be focusing on retailers, just as my colleague mentioned earlier in the objectives. So we'll be looking at giving them more of this product. We are going to our marketing and promotion plans. Since most of the target consumers people we are looking at the current trend of the current generation, majority of these people are on social media. I believe looking at all our smartphones, everyone has at least one social media on their platform, and we'll be using these social medias to promote our brand. We'll be using radio and TV ads as well. We'll be looking at having billboards in very busy areas, for instance, Accra Central and major busy places in the other regions of the country. We'll be having a community sponsorship, brand activation, and free sampling, which are already featured in our budgeting that I'll be breaking down soon. We have our sales and distribution strategy. We'll be having a setup for online purchase or ordering of services, partner with restaurants, hotels, and offices, expanding to 500 plus retail business. This means that we are going beyond the urban areas and we'll be going to the rural areas as well. Offer incentives. We would come up with a promo that if you're able to sell 1,000 products of Tampico in a month, we would like to give you 10 packs for free just to motivate you to do better the next time. And this is our budget. Breaking it down, we have a total of 2 million Ghana cedis. We'll be spending 200,000 on market research and activation, social media and digital ads for 300,000, influencer marketing 400,000 Ghana cedis, radio and TV ads 600,000 Ghana cedis, billboards 500,000 Ghana cedis. In all of this, we are hoping and believing to be able to achieve our objectives, which in summary, increase our sales and revenue by 30%, which still reflects the 2,600,000 Ghana cedis, 500 plus new retail shops, 1 million plus online reach from social media ads. And we want to execute this in 3 phases within the year, which means every quarter of the year. At the end of the day, we should be able to make some good sales for our company, Tampico. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
So your outcomes, I'm just asking myself, if I was given 2 million, will I spread myself so much, for the expected outcome? Because sometimes you might think the amount is big enough, but in all honesty, this is Pan Ghana, right?
Yes.
So I was hoping you'd place your weight on some of the channels where you're going to get your biggest uplift. Because I think your core target, as you said, is the youth, right?
Yes.
And then your secondary is more what families and the adults, like you said, us. I think I'm a millennial, so I like that.
So the reason why we have social media and digital ads to be 300,000 out of our 2 million budget is that, the youth are more embedded in social media such as TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat. So there we are putting 300 CDs, 300,000 there so that we can get them involved. We can let them know what we are giving them, and we can also bring out the TikTok challenge and more advanced social media based activations. So you see 300,000 there because that's where we believe our primary target customers are.
I don't know if you did a little profile of your target just to really understand them, then you can appreciate the media that they consume. That will even help you to apportion a lot of budgets to where you want to do. Did you do a little bit of some profiling of it? Okay.
So that is how come we, in our budget, you see we have allocations for aspects like TV and radio and activations and all. So what we intend to do is to approach, our main targets are the university students, tertiary students, and then young adults. We are going to approach them through their universities when they are doing events, fan fairs, and then through the various local communities. So apart from doing that in person, we are going to use the digital media. So while they see it on TV, we are visiting them at their doorsteps and all. So we are using an all-angle approach to reach them.
Okay, so from what you're saying, I can assume that you want to approach this whole thing with digital and perhaps activations. All
yes.
Right? But if you look at your, can you go back to the slide where you have the media?
The budget?
The media budget.
The media
breakdown.
Okay.
I think we are just spending a little time there because it's one of the few mistakes a lot of people do. And by the end of the campaign, you don't get your result. Because if you are targeting students and you want to spend this much on digital
media
and this much on traditional media, then you begin to ask yourself a lot of questions. So a simple profiling of the person. What's your name again?
Michael.
So Michael, you are 23 years old, you are a student, you live here, you walk or you pick a vehicle or you have your private car. When you begin to profile the person this way, so if you are a student and you walk to school, then perhaps some billboard might be something that you see. But if you drive your own car, then you might think of radio in the morning. If you get home and you are a TV person, what kind of TV person you are, then you begin to influence whether you should put your ad on TV. Right. But even that, when you are doing social media, still with the profiling, you begin to understand whether this person is a TikTok person or this person, because everybody don't consume social media at the same pace. It is always advisable to choose one or two and master there. So when you profile somebody very well, you are clear as to the media that you are using, then there is no conversation as in media doesn't work because you didn't do a thorough work there. So quickly, just to quickly move to where I think there was a little bit of a gap, is that you did your SWOT, okay? You did a SWOT. Usually, I think that presenting a SWOT, you present it in what I call the tools. So you start with your strengths, you start with your opportunities, your weakness, and then you end up with your strength. Your story becomes better. And every time you present a SWOT, there should be some deductions that you made from the SWOT. And that must also influence your tactics. Whatever you are you doing it to eliminate your weakness? Or are you taking advantage of your strength? All of that in a one slide becomes very important. I think I didn't see that. So that is my comment.
Actually, the derivation then from the SWOT could be your key success factors, because that's the basic requirement for success. Right. So then the logical progression from a SWOT would be a key success factor matrix, so that it sort of guides you in the way you do your work. Thank you, and we appreciate your time.
Welcome to Top in 10 for this afternoon.
Thank you. So the Ghanaian beverage industry is growing rapidly, and we as Tampico, we want to dominate the market. Tampico is a juice fruit punch which comes in various flavors. It comes in the citrus fruit punch, the mango, and the multivita. But currently, the one dominating Ghana is the citrus fruit punch, which we all popularly call Tampico. But Tampico is the brand. It is produced in Ghana by the Arcadia Industries. We have the citrus fruit punch and some others in 500 ml and 300 ml. That's the millimeters. In 2022 and just last year, we came up as one of the best beverages in Ghana. Yes. So in getting our plan, we decided to come up with 3 solid objectives. At the end of our plan, we want to increase our market share from 18% to 30% and also increase our brand awareness, simply because our new flavors are not dominant in the market yet. They are not known. And also we want to boost our sales revenue annually by 330 million. Okay. So we conducted a research on the market and also our customer preferences. In conducting, we realized that the market in Ghana is 3.85 billion cedis. That's at 2021. But all things being equal, we want to take 31% of this cedis and make it our market share, and that's 930 million. The market is dominated by domestic production, accounting for 92% of the market size. And as it's out of this 92%, we came up with a 31%. And the trends with the consumer insights, we realized that our customer preferences is gearing towards health. They are now particular about the things they take in because of their health issues. Please, next slide. So yes, based on the research, we came up with our target audience. We segmented it in various segments. We have the youth and children, that's the age group, and primarily we will be focusing on 15 years, the age group from 15 years to 35 years, and also our secondary target is going to be our age group from 35 years. We also have the occupation segmentation, where we will be looking at the students and young professionals. And last but not the least, our geographical segmentation, which is centered on Kumasi, Accra, Sunyani, and Takoradi. And on our research, we realized that 71% of our juice is mostly bought in Kumasi, hence Kumasi coming as the first target market.
I'm Rosemary. In analyzing the competitors with presence here in Ghana, we were able to categorize them into 2 groups, which are the direct competitors and the indirect competitors. In analyzing them, we were able to pinpoint our own strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. In our strength, we realized we have comfortable pricing with the introduction of variety of flavors such as the zero sugar punch, the mango, and apple citrus. There are about 4 flavors or so. We have the convenient sizes because of how it's bottled. People are able to carry it easily. And we have the easy access and widespread availability. That is, it's found in mini shops, convenience shops, and even in traffic.
and the quality of taste. With Tampico, it has a very distinct taste, which helps us to maintain a very loyal customer base. One of our weaknesses we noticed was that most consumers still do not know about the new flavors we are trying to introduce. And that is one of our weaknesses. The third we are facing or we will face from competitors are competitive prices, intense competition, saturated markets, because now there are a lot of fruit, beverages in the system. As such, we are basing on our unique selling propositions, which are the affordable pricing, the rich fruity flavors, and it's family-oriented and nutrients-enriched, which is basically good for everybody. And as such, it caters for all the consumers or most of our markets or our targets.
Hello, faculty members. My name is Isaac Amakomensa. I hope you've enjoyed our presentation so far. So I'll take it up from Rosemary. So I will continue with our marketing strategies. That entails the 4 P's: product, place, promotion, and then pricing. And then some marketing experts have added branding and positioning. But because product has been already discussed by my colleague, I will continue with the branding. Branding is how we package or present our product offering in order to make it compelling and presenting to our customers for them to buy. And so these are some fascinating elements that we highlighted on. The design and our aesthetics of Tampico resonates with the energy and lifestyle of our target audience. And so the brand DNA of Tampico is rooted in vibrant and bright yellow, blue, and vivacious color. It has a vibrant and a bright yellow, blue, and vivacious color labeling and design. The color of the drink is yellow, making it attractive and refreshing. And so when it is displayed on a shelf transparent refrigerator, it makes it refreshing and interesting. Packaging is done in a plastic and also transparent rubber, as I have presented here. Also, I'll look at positioning. Positioning is how we position our brand in the minds of our consumers in order for it to be unique among our competitor drinks. And so we look at the affordability. Currently, pricing is important when it comes to our price. We have the affordable price. We also talk about place. Place is how we make our product accessible to our consumers and how we can reach out with our product to our consumers. And then we have promotion. Promotion is how we are able to market or come out the marketing campaigns and marketing advertising tools in order to reach out or increase brand awareness to our target audience. We will look at the sales strategy. This is what I call the money zone, because this is where we actually want to convert our leads into actual sales. And so we want to look at retail distribution expansion. That is where we talk about increased presence in supermarkets, mini-marts, and local stores, adapting last mile distribution model, making sure it reaches remote areas. I'll also jump to e-commerce and online sales, where we partner with online marketplaces such as Jumia, Hubtel to reach the online market and digital coupons and promos. And then on the ground promotions. Okay, and so this is the engine of growth for the business. That is where the actual money is going to come. And so our sales go. And so we intend to sell 500 packs. This one pack 500 monthly, achieving 32,500,000 per month and an annual sales of 390 million annually. Also, with the individual bottles, we intend to reach out to 6 million of our audiences by selling 6 million bottles to them at 45 million per month and 540 million annually. And so in our total revenue, we are looking at 930 million, which represents 72 million bottles and 6 million packs in a year. And so with such a huge expectation of revenue, our budget is not going to be small. We are looking at 1% of our total monthly revenue. And our total monthly revenue stands at 77 million. And so 1% of it will be 770,000. This is how we expect to spend on our marketing campaigns. And then our timeline, we intend to use 1 year, a length of 1 year, to exhaust our marketing campaigns. And then this is how we intend to measure our performance at the end of the 1 year. Okay, so social media engagement, we intend to increase it from 18,000 as it stands now to 1 million followers. And we intend to do this by using social media influencers and building a social media community so that we take feedbacks and then comments from our audience. Also, website traffic and online sales, where we intend to achieve 1 million clicks per view converting 50% views to sales, increase brand awareness surveys, go outside and then take surveys in order to know if our products are well known on the market. Also revenue growth, where it is 930 million per year, a market share which is 31%, and then retail penetration and distribution metrics. Okay, so at the end of our marketing plan, it is our greatest conviction that we'll be able to achieve our stated goals and objectives. Thank you very much. Tampico, simply irresistible.
That is it. That is it.
All right, thank you very much. And that's Isaac, right?
Yes.
A very ambitious plan.
Ambitious.
And then also, I was just asking myself, this young guy wants what, 77 million? 77 million as your marketing. Oh, wow.
Powerful.
I said, hey, you know money. You really know money. You said 1% of your projected revenue. The question is, that is, if you will achieve your projected revenues. Our top intern is good that you are thinking very big. I realized that you excluded a couple of regions. But if you want a pan-Ghana campaign, I saw that the Northern, the Volta, and a couple of you completely omitted them. I just wanted to understand in your research, what was it you found about these regions that you thought probably that was not...
Okay. Under our market segmentation, we considered urban areas and then income levels, and we considered that these urban areas are income earners that will be able to patronize our products, and also they are populated areas too.
No, so are those your lead cities and regions, or those that only cities and regions? It's different. Say it. Yeah. So those are your lead cities and regions,
yes, please.
where you believe you can maximize your spend.
Yes.
Okay.
Because then your response is not answering to that. Because remember, one of your USPs is your low price point.
Indeed.
So then it's almost adverse with the response you just given me. If you are going to push the price point as one of your USPs anyway.
So you had 3 facets of the money zone. You had retail distribution matters, e-commerce and online sales, and then on-ground promotions. Okay. Since you said it's money zone, give me the breakdown now of where the money will come from in what percentages, given that we are in your money zone.
With our retail distribution expansion, we intend to reach out to areas where previously we
I don't want theory. I'm a very practical person. You said retail, how much money will come? E-commerce, how much money will come? On-ground promotion suggests that you are going to the end user yourself, right? Because you are doing product sampling. So you are doing the activations yourself. Okay, so it means that you have the trade, then you have a direct route to market, and they are going to do e-commerce as well. So show me where the money will come from in the money zone, percentage by percentage.
Do you understand the question? Because you said this is your money zone.
Yes, please.
You can't assume that all of this will come as your 100%.
Yes.
You have to be clear whether in terms of retail or wholesale, you are getting this amount from there.
Precisely.
In terms of e-commerce, you are getting this amount.
Precisely.
On-ground activation, you are doing sampling.
Precisely.
You are doing in-store activation. These are activations though, but you say you make money from them.
He said it's money zone.
He said he
I
would. Product sampling and all road shows. Yes. I don't know, road shows, maybe you do some sales.
He said money zone.
You do some sales with road shows. But the product sampling, I don't know how you get your money from.
He said it's money
So
zone.
how much are you targeting?
Yes.
Let's assume this is 100%.
Yes.
Okay? How much are you targeting from here, from there, and from
So what percentage?
That is what the question is.
Amen.
Yes.
Tampico, our primary target is...
He's still speaking English. Let me tell you something. There are 3 bands. 42%, 22, 12. Finish. I don't want long theories.
Okay. So the retail and distribution will take more of the percentage. We tend to...
More of the percentage?
Yes.
No Takashi answers.
60%.
60?
Yes.
So now I'm throwing 60. The next one is how much?
And then the e-commerce and online will take 30%.
The last one is 10.
10%.
It's a Takashi answer, but I'll take it. Yeah. So thank you very much for coming. The 3 of you, who do you think is the weakest link, given the Takashi answers and the Kumasi discussions? Let me start with Isaac. Who's the weakest link?
I think...
no, don't think.
Sorry. Sandra.
Sandra is the weakest. Sandra, who do you think is the weakest link?
Sir Sandra.
Wow, this is very profound. You think you are the weakest link? Interesting. Rosemary, who do you think is the weakest link?
Isaac.
Interesting. Thank you for coming, and I wish you all the best. Thank you. Okay.
Many thanks to La Villa Boutique, Accra.
Remember when I compelled our contestants to be strategic about their marketing and sales plan? Well, I think we've seen a dose of that with some uniqueness as well in their presentation skills. And I must say, so far, so good. But we've only met 2 of the groups. We have 1 more group to go. And so let's take a look at what they also have to present in order to boost the sales and visibility for Tampico.
So this is group 3, and we are about to meet the faculty. It's a bit nerve-wracking and filled with anxiety, but we are hoping that through our preparation and much research, we'll be able to pull through and come out as the best. So my name is Edith Yememensa. I'm the Sales and Marketing Manager for Tampico Beverages. I'm here with Yesuto, our project lead, and also Stephen, our research analyst. And I would like to talk about our executive summary first. With this executive summary, we are trying to say we seek to expand our market presence, increase brand awareness, and also drive sales growth. And we hope to do that through digital marketing strategies, traditional marketing, sales tactics, and also defining our unique selling proposition of Tampico. Arcadia Industries Limited, founded in 2014, launched Tampico Fruit Drinks in 2015. And through the years, in 2022, they became the ultimate winner at the Ghana Beverage Awards and also Product of the Year in that same event at the Ghana Beverage Awards. In the following year, they also took the Food Drink of the Year category at the Ghana Beverage Awards. And just last year, they took again the Food Drink Beverage of the Year at the Ghana Beverage Awards. And with that, we seek to say that their quality and they aim to show their quality and that they are best beverage in Ghana. And we will go to our marketing objectives. We will first like to talk about our brand awareness. We seek to improve our brand awareness and recall within a year by 60% of our total target population. Also, we will seek to increase our sales revenue within the year by 70%. And also lastly, we will increase our repeat purchases through a brand loyalty program by 80% of our target population. So our unique selling proposition. So Tampico has nutritional value and also very rich in vitamin C with low calories, makes it the best beverage in Ghana. And also with their premium price at 7 cedis for the 500 ml bottle, it makes it a premium price for that type of beverage. And also, we would like to move on to you here to talk about our primary target market. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So I'll continue with our target market. So we'll first look at our primary target market. That is, we are looking at families with kids and adults. And then according to Statista 2023, we realized that persons ranging from the age of 15 to 65 make up 20.4 million of Ghana's 34 million population. And then we also have persons ranging from 3 to 14 years making 12.24 million of the population. So this is the primary target we are looking at for our product. And then we also have the health-conscious consumers. Now, people are very particular about what they take in. And since Tampico is rich in vitamin C with low calories, we are seeking to target health-conscious consumers as well because they are looking at their lifestyle. And then we are moving on to the market analysis. So here we are going to do some little math here, so I'd like you to come with me. So we've already stated that about 20.4 million of Ghana's population make up those from 15 to 65 years, and then those from 3 to 14 years make up the 12.24 million. So we are anticipating that if we are able to sell 1.5 million of the 500 ml of the bottles we have, the packs, at the end of the 12-month period, that is within a year, we'll be able to sell 18 million packs of the 500 ml. And then at the end of the 1 year, the money we are getting will be 1 billion 134 million Ghana cedis. So this is the small analysis we have here. And then let's move on to our creative marketing strategies. So our first approach will be the traditional marketing, which involves the TV, the radio, and then the print media. We believe that with the traditional marketing, most people in their homes now have the TV sets, they have the radio, and then they love to listen to this advert because children also pick up this advert and learn it very fast. So that is one brilliant idea we have there. And then we have the experiential marketing that deals with interactive events and sponsorship. So there's one interesting program on TV3 that is the Perfect Match Extra. We believe that if Tampico is able to sponsor this program, they are going to get a lot of brand visibility because there are a lot of young people who are actively watching this program. And though the season has ended, I'm sure they can't wait for the next one. I'll let Stephen continue for us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Yesuto and Edith, for your presentation. I will continue with our budget and resource allocation. Now, to maximize impact for this strategic marketing plan, we want to propose a 50,000 budget allocation for our strategy. However, we said that we are going to invest about 150,000 in just traditional marketing, which is the TV, the radio ads, and then we are also going to invest about 100,000 in our engagement marketing as well. We are going to invest about 80,000 in our sales promotion. We are going to invest about 20,000 in our research market. Now, we are doing all this in order to achieve our target. Our main target is what? To increase our brand awareness and also to mean what? Increase sales. Now, we are going to have a team, a marketing team and a sales team. We are looking at a 20 to 40 people for the marketing team, and we are looking at the 30 to 50 people for the sales team. Now, these people are going to assist us in our research, in our market research, in our advertising, in our sales promotion, and all other things. They are going to assist us in that. However, we will say that we will not leave it there. We are going to evaluate. We are going to monitor what we are doing. So what we will say is that we are going to implement a robust method that will help us to evaluate and monitor the effectiveness of our strategy that we have on board. So we are going to also check our performance metrics, where we will talk to our social media followers, we will talk to our normal regular customers, both online and offline. We are also going to engage them, listen to their feedbacks, ask them, are they able to purchase some of our products? Last year, they said we have about 3.5 billion market value for just fruit juice in Ghana. So we are estimating that within the year, if we are able to implement this strategy, we should be able to get 50% of these sales, which is about around 2.1 trillion, of the market value. That's what we are looking at. However, we are saying that help us drive a success together with Tampico. What we are saying is that help us embrace this exciting strategy that we are bringing on board. Help us to drive Tampico's market success together. Now, our focus is to focus on our unique selling proposition and also to ensure that our customers are satisfied. We are going to create a lasting and faster brand loyalty among our customers. Thank you very much.
Faster.
Thank you.
And foster brand loyalty.
Foster
brand loyalty, yes, please.
Thank you very much, Stephen. Stephen, I have just one question before my other faculty members come. 500,000, can you go to that slide? Since when you came in, you said you are going to handle the budget and resource allocation, and I was excited until I saw 500,000. And I asked myself, this is for a year.
Yes, please.
And if you know the cost of media for effective media placement and recall, are you sure about 500,000?
Do you have any idea, just any of them, especially with TV, radio? Every TV station, radio station has a rating. It has specific number of people who listen or watch. Likewise, digital. The fastest you can get is digital. You have quick reports coming So you can tell how many people saw it, click on it, or whatever. So if you are doing your media, for instance, you have to be mindful where you are putting your ad. I can tell you, because most people who do a lot of media know TV3 is number one, but it has specific ratings. So you might, I see where the question is coming from, that if you want to invest into growing a brand, you need to put a lot in certain media houses, but you need to have an idea of how much each one costs. Even when you are doing digital, to buy and to push, you need to have an idea in order to allocate your budget.
Please, may I have a question? Do you know what sales territory analysis is? You say. Do you know what sales territory analysis is? Are you sure? What is sales territory analysis?
So, to my understanding, that we are looking at where we get a lot of revenues for our products, the number of people who buy our products. Yes.
That's sales territory analysis. Let me tell you what I'm asking. Behind you, you have some big numbers there. You say sales number of personnel is 30 to 50. Now I find that instructive because what is 30 to 50? If you've done a proper sales mapping, you have the sales territory analysis results, you know how many sales people you need to deal with a certain area. So what's the inspiration for 30 to 50?
Okay, so we were...
Is it 37 or 45?
Okay, we were looking at the urban and then the suburban areas. You know, the urban areas, we were going to employ more people. By the suburban areas, we are going to employ less people.
Really? Rural, you need less. Urban, you need more.
The reason is that usually the suburban areas, we are not going to get major of our retail shops there.
Why?
Because of the population there.
What has the population done?
You know...
Sorry.
Madam.
So through the rural-urban migration, which is on the rise currently, we know that people are moving from the rural areas into the urban areas. So hopefully, and sorry for using that word again, but the urban population is rising. And as that's rising, of course, the markets that we are going to look at, focus on is the urban areas where purchases will be more and sales will be.
Do you know what a defining moment is? When something is called a defining moment?
Yes, like the moment that, yes, that makes the decision maker, the tiebreaker, the decision maker, the tiebreaker.
Go to your first slide. Let me show you a defining moment. Go to your first slide. Here's your first slide. Look at the last but one line. There's a word there. What is the word?
Please, we made a very...
What is the word, madam? What is the
word?
Defining.
No, please. We made a very terrible
but I'm just asking you a question. What is the word? What is the word?
Just answer the question. So.
We are very sorry. We'll correct that.
I haven't said anything.
Please, I'm aware. We saw it very late and it was already sent in.
And what are you aware of? Because I haven't said anything yet.
I'm aware of the mistake of the spelling of defining.
Which defined the presentation?
Sorry, please. We are so sorry.
Okay.
We'll correct that immediately.
Sir, do you see the problem?
Thank you for
what is the problem? Show me.
Defining.
So you were talking about the...
But what is the issue? Because I don't think you know. She knows, but you... What's the problem? You don't see it, you see? So even the defining, he doesn't see it. Madam, do you see it? Yes or no?
Okay, so the reason why we have the defining the unique selling proposition.
Wow, it's lost on the two of them.
Okay, the mistake I can see there's with the spelling.
Okay, what's the mistake?
It's supposed to be one N.
Okay, all right. So, Stephen, can you see the problem now?
Yes.
Pardon?
Yes, I didn't know that's what you're talking about.
Oh, okay, all right. That for me defined the whole presentation.
This is top in 10. So, anyway.
On the first slide, that was a big thing. If you had made a mistake on the 16th slide, I would say, oh, tiredness and fatigue setting. But in your executive summary, you spelled defining wrong. Hey, don't you think that's a problem? Please, in the future, I need to be careful about these things because this is top intent, but in the real world, you'll be competing for money. This could be an advertising agency pitch. Somebody will say, hey, agency, spelling. That's the end. Your creatives might be world class, your ideas might be world class, but this could be a problem. Thanks for coming. We appreciate you. Who do you think the weakest defining link is? It's a new word. So who do you think that? In fact, who typed the defining? Who did it?
Steven,
Yes, who's the weak link for you?
Steven, please.
Steven is the weak link.
No, please. You asked who typed the
No, so yes, who's the weak link in this meeting?
Please, I'll go with Edith.
Pardon?
Edith.
Edith is the weak link. Edith, who do you think the weak link is?
Please, I'll go with Steven.
You go with him. Stephen, who do you think the weak link is?
I'll go with Yesito.
I see. So you went to each other 1-1-1. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All the
Thank
best.
you.
All right, take care.
Presentations done and dusted by all three groups. I must say, strategy check, uniqueness check, presentation skills check. But I'm not on the board. We have our faculty, and they are the ones to determine which group came up tops in our marketing and sales strategy task for today. And so let's listen to them and find out exactly what their verdict would be. But not after we take this quick break. We'll be right back.
Many thanks to La Villa Boutique, Accra.
Getting the contestants to present creatively in front of these seasoned industry experts was a challenging task and no easy feat. However, at the end of it all, the faculty members will decide which team excelled and who will be evicted after today's exercise.
Sales and marketing is science. So it's not just the way you feel or what you think. And some of the groups were able to connect insights very, very well to the conclusions they came to and therefore the positions they took. All said, therefore, I think it was a good show. I'm very happy anytime it's sales and marketing, so you can imagine I had a particularly good time. Good show all around.
The teams have been fantastic today on the top in 10. Looking at what they had to put together, it takes a lot of creativity and ingenuity to put together. They are not professionals, but I think I loved their minds. All three groups did very well.
Overall, I think that each and every group did quite fantastic with putting together their slides. They put in a lot of work, especially looking at, their first attempt to this. So I think that I agree. They did very well with their visibility.
Group 2, thank you for coming in. After all the competition is done today, we found you to be the best performing group. So congratulations, and you are all safe. Thank you. Thank you so much. Keep up the good work.
So all the groups did quite well, but just as in all competitions, we had some weak links. So for group 1, the weak link is Abigail Tego. Group 2, Isaac Amwaku Mensah. And then for group 3 is Stephen Amwaku Opoku. Okay, how are you all feeling? Are you nervous? Don't be. Listen, your groups did very well, but I think you voted amongst yourselves within the groups as weakest links. You also voted others, but I think in summary, the three of you, as per the voting, are the weakest links in your various groups. But we get to save one person out of the three of you. Isaac, you are blessed. And why? Because you're group 1, so you're saved. So to Abigail and Stephen, best of luck. You put in your very best, and I think you did very well. But best of luck for your next opportunity that you get.
Hi, I'm Abigail Tego, and even though this seems to be the end of the road for me here, a lot has been learned, a lot has gone through me, and I'm very excited. I experienced all these on Top Intern TV3. I'm very grateful for the opportunity, and I hope to expand this new areas into my professional career.
Hi, my name is Steven Opoku Amwako, and well, I'm excited to be part of Top Intern Season 2. Even though I'm evicted today, I'm still happy that I've learned a lot from my other contestants. I've learned a lot from the resource people. I've learned a lot from the crew. And trust me, Top Intern is one of the most educative program you can find on TV.
So just as one of the faculty members said, I'm blessed. I was saved by grace. But the most important thing is that I have qualified and I was part of the winning team. I believe that even though I was considered the weakest link among my team, my role also played a very important role. Other than that, we wouldn't have been emerged as winners. And so going forward, just like the Black Stars One Go project, gradually I'm making progress and I aspire to be part of the finalists.
What an incredible day it has been. I mean, I think my scores almost tallied with that of the faculty. And we were all very impressed with their ability to present their strategy to help boost the sales for Tampico. And so I think they brought their A game on and they deserve all the commendation. Unfortunately, however, two of our contestants had to bow out, Abigail Tego and Stephen Ofori. This may be the end of the road for you in the competition, but this is the beginning of many great things to happen in your lives. And so all the very best to all of you. And to the remaining contestants, well, just know that it gets tougher from this point. And so we wish you the very best in the next couple of episodes as we gear up for the grand finale. This has been the Top Intern. My name is Bella Mundi. Thank you for watching.
The Top Intern Season 2 is brought to you by Tampico.